Hey everyone, welcome back to Wine Wednesday. Back in our usual spot, of course. So we are going to a wine that I am definitely going to butcher. So please bear with me. Okay, so obviously white wine. It is from, Lisse Soie D'ivoire. It's a French wine from France, obviously in French. The kind is Chenin Blanc. I was saying Chenin, and then I realized it's Chenin. Chenin. I struggle. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about this wine. It was my first time learning about it, and I want you to learn too. So, it's from the Haute Vallée de l'Aude. It's one of 150 registered IGPs, so indication geographic prestige. Basically what it sounds like, it's just a certain area. It has a designation in France. So you know how like champagne can only come from Champagne, France. Same thing there. So it's unlike an AOC designation, the IGPs are not restricted to specific production areas. Okay. IGPs can span regions, but also have criteria that control and ensure the quality and style of wines being produced under that title. I was wrong. It's not like Champagne, France. It's like VQA. Again, I'm learning, you're learning. So basically a VQA, but France edition. They allow for higher yields, less restrictive. Can be made from Cab Sauv, Merlot, Chardonnay, Chenin Blanc, and Winery. If it is labeled as a single varietal, it must be made at least 85% of that varietal. However, if two grape varietals are listed, it must be 100% of those two. So if it's only one, it needs to be at least 85%, but if there is two listed, it can only be those two, which is awesome. So it's from southern France, so it's going to be highly acidic, used in a lot of sparkling wines as well. So yeah, I'll read the back as well. So it's a 2018 wine. The Chenin Blanc grape variety originally hails from the Loire Valley before it planted near Limoux. Oh God, I'm so bad. In the Haute Vallée de l'Aude here in the south, but importantly planted at altitude on the cooler, abrupt hillside slopes of clay and limestone in the foothills of the Pyrenees. It is one of the latest to be picked, achieving full ripeness yet retaining a refreshing crispness. This ripe yet crunchy fruit gives the wine its freshness, Wagner and spine at the same time its luscious texture, which is further complemented and enriched from 1/3 Vinfield and matured for 9 months in a seasoned French oak. A bright lemony and densely fruity ensemble, which has a long-lasting and thought-provoking finish, smooth as silk. I'm excited. Okay, so this is a 13%. It's a very pretty label. It kind of has like a lace look to it. Also, this bottle is extremely dirty. I've had it since February. Almost a year later, deciding to drink it. Okay. I have a feeling it's going to be very similar to like a Riesling, just with it saying it's like higher in acidity too, but then also aged in the oak barrel. So we shall see. I've never had this before. If you have, I would love to know more about it. Let me know what you think. Oh God, about this grape variety. Who lets me do stuff? Seriously. Okay, so I'm dripping. Ignore that. So it's a very pretty like pear yellow. Very stunning on that. Okay. Okay, you know what? It's like an in-between of a Chardonnay and a Riesling, smell-wise. Like it starts as a Riesling and then it ends off as it feels kind of more in the Chardonnay. That's delightful. Okay. I'm not getting much smell. I'll read you as well, especially because this is new. I'm not too sure what normal notes should be picking up. I'm still getting, so it looks like the color pear and I'm getting some pear notes. A little bit of lemon zest. It finishes like sweet in the middle of your tongue. It's very fresh. I wouldn't call this too acidic. It's actually sweet and bitter at the same time. Interesting. So I'm going to read you some more notes of what it says. So lemon, orange zest, pear, and apple. Some people could do lemongrass, floral, and chive. Some sweet citrus, fleshy fruits. Yeah. It's light, but still like strong in the light flavor that it produces. It's different. If you ever see a Chenin Blanc, I recommend trying it out. So let's see. Asparagus, Brussels sprouts, arugula, seafood salad. Those are kind of the pairings for it. So kind of more seafoody and the hardier foods like greens. And I could definitely see that would be delicious. With some Brussels sprouts, this would actually be really good. I'm getting more floral now. But like, you're across the road and you're like, I think there's flowers around. Not like flowers in your face. Okay, rating. This is interesting. Okay. I only had a small amount, so I don't know how I would feel. I don't know, this is something I would usually drink around this time. Like, this is a perfect kind of Christmas bottle. It reminds me of it kind of reminds me of the Riesling I used to have from, oh my god. Starts with a P. I don't remember. There's some eyes and smells in it. Wow. Bought it for many years straight. Anyway, so it kind of reminds me of this one Riesling I used to have, and so I'd always drink it around Christmas. But yeah, lovely French wine. Rating, oh my lordy. This is gonna be an 8.1. I really did enjoy this. It was a little confusing, especially just because I've never had the grapes before and I don't have anything else to compare it to, but I really enjoyed this. 8.1. I'm sticking to it. Okay. Have yourselves a lovely Wine Wednesday, friends, and I'll see you next week. Bye.